And welcome back to Woodsley Bees. Today I'm in the yard. It's 5 o'clock, I think, and I've decided that it's a good time now today to increase the size of this nuke. This nuke has got the queen that was originally in hive 1, moved to 3, and now to 7. Circumstance was she was going to swarm, so I prevented the swarm by splitting. But right now, if I remember correctly, the hive's pretty full of bees. So we're going to just have a quick peek under the lid and verify that, and put her in an 8-frame box. I don't generally run 8-frame boxes, but in a situation like this, I can go from 5 to 8 to 10. But my concern is it getting too late in the season already? Now it's June. What is it? June 10th, I think, something like that. Is it getting too late in the season for them to make more comb? I may have to feed them some sugar water to kind of push them to build comb if there's nothing available for them, because they need lots of resource to build the comb. So leave some comments, if you will, as to what you think. I'm in southern Ontario. If you think that they're going to be able to make some comb or not. Alright, so let's take a look under the lid. I don't need a hive tool, they've made no propolis. Just smoke them at the entrance a little bit. Smoke them under the lid. Last time I looked in here it was pretty packed. And it still is. Solid, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's solid with bees. Just going to check the lid, make sure Queen's not on the lid. She's not on the lid. Actually, I'm going to get a hive tool because I'm going to have to get the frames out. And I would like to see how she's doing for brood. How is she doing for brood? Because she's got at least 1 frame laid up that should be all capped now, I think. Maybe even 2. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move the nuke box down here off of the stand, which is, the stand is literally 6 blocks. So I'm going to move that. The foragers are going to want to come back to this location. The box has got some good weight to it. It's pretty heavy. So the foragers are going to want to come back here. So I'm going to give them this box, which is an 8-frame box. The bottom board I made myself. I was trying to make a screen bottom board of some sort. It didn't necessarily work out quite as I wanted, but it's okay. So there, it's an 8-frame box, and I have 3 frames of foundation with wax on both sides. And now what we're going to do is we're going to move the bees into this box, looking at each frame. Dump some bees in there. Queen's not in those, I don't think. I doubt it. Alright, so let's get this outside frame. And we're going to put them in the same sequence that they were, but kind of in the middle of the hive. Outside frame first, trying not to drop it. And we've got some lovely nectar and honey on that frame. And on this side, it's all open comb. No eggs are in that frame. I've got a really good view today with the sun right behind me. So it's unlikely that the queen is on this frame. There's no eggs on it. So I'm going to put this frame into the hive. push that up against this. I've heard people say about don't give them too much room, but I feel like I want to give them some extra room, because as soon as they get a frame or two of bees hatching out, they could really explode. I don't see eggs on this frame. So she's a slow layer, I would say. I would say she's a pretty slow layer, but you know, she's not this year's queen. And it's possible that they could supersede her if she's not doing a good enough job. The bees will decide that. I'm hoping for a second bee yard location. My son's friend's father, my son's friend's father is looking to get into having bees on their property. So, okay, so you can see this frame, lots of brood, lots of larvae, and I see eggs as well. It's very possible that the queen's on this frame. I'm going to give it a quick look, because I have new marking stickers, and if I can find her, I'm going to put a sticker on her. Again, this side is full of brood and eggs. I almost feel like there is no room on this for her to lay. It is a full frame of young larvae, so I don't think she'll be on this frame, because there's literally no space for her to lay. She might well be on the next frame over, so I'm going to put that one in the hive. Really hoping that I get to find her this time. Last time I wasn't really too worried about finding her last time. I knew she was in here. She was on the frame that I moved into this hive. The entrance of the 8-frame hive now is buzzing. There's a full frame of brood there, and larvae, young larvae at the top and the sides. And a full frame of brood here, so she's unlikely. She's backfilled all the spots that have been opened up with emerging bees. I doubt she's on this frame either. There's no space for her to lay on this frame. No, she's not going to be on that frame. There's no space. So I'm hoping that I find her on the next frame over, because it's the last frame in the box. I'm actually going to take that one out for now, because I don't want to roll her if I do find her. This frame also has eggs, brood, and larvae on it. Just giving it a really quick scan, see if I can find her. She's definitely been here recently. She could even be in the box still. There's bees in a few spots there in the box. Or I could have just missed her. That's possible too, and I'm not too worried. Not seeing her there. There she is, right in the center of the frame. She's right here. She's right there. So I'm going to see if I can capture her and get one of these stickers on her. Okay, so I have to find her again now because she's moved around. She's probably on the other side now. No, she's not on the other side. She's got to be on this side somewhere. There she is. Okay, try and put that down gently. And I'll try and find her again. She was right here a second ago. Now I don't see her. Where did she go? She's great at hiding. There she is, right there. Okay, she's in. She's in here. So now I can put the brood back in. Without worrying about killing her, because she's safe in the cage. Now there's a bunch of other bees in there with her, and somehow I got to try and get one of these stickers on her back. I don't know how successful I'm going to be. I guess we're going to find out. So the stickers are these tiny I'm going to show you. Okay, so you can see the tiny sticker on the end of here. So what I need to do is try gently. I'm going to take my glove off for this because I'll have more dexterity. Okay, I kind of almost had her right there. Oh, this is not easy. I've lost that one. Okay. No, second easy. It's not 5. Should be right. Okay. Okay. There's 3 bees in there. It's not easy. Oh, go from us, I'll get. She's moving around. It's not easy. It's not right now. Not easy at all. Okay, so I failed miserably doing that, but I did get a yellow paint marker. She's probably actually a red from last year, I think, but she's got a good yellow mark on her. There she goes. She went straight in. So the queen is in there. That's good. She went straight in, straight in. Gonna put my other glove back on because the bees might be upset with me. Maybe. Okay, and I'm gonna dump these bees out on the ground in front of the hive because there's some muck in there as well. I don't want that muck in the hive. And there it is. The nuke is now moved up to an 8-frame box. An 8-frame box. I may be feeding them. I need some comments on whether you think I should feed them or not. I need to steal an 8-frame lid off of hive number 5 because I had the wrong lid on them. I do have a 10-frame lid which I'm going to put on them. And move their 8-frame lid onto the 8-frame box. A lot of moving things around in the apiary today. Yep, that's good. Alright, so as you can see, they're now in their 8-frame box. I'm going to have to move the nuke away from here. And as you can see, they're all fanning away, letting everybody know where the queen is. You see the bee with the yellow head? That's the one that was in with the queen when I put the mark on her. So now I know which one was with her when I was marking the queen. Isn't that funny? So there's another successful move. What else is going on in the apiary? A lot of pollen and junk coming off of the poplar trees. And hive number 1 and 2, 1 over there, 2 over here, they're busy. Number 3 over there is busy. They do not have a queen currently, so they're going to be making honey, I hope, and also working on drawing out queen cells. They had at least one in there last week when I made the split. And hive number 4 is extremely busy. They do have a queen now, so they have the queen excluded with the 3rd box, so they should be good. I do have more equipment, so if I need to expand them further with another super, I use the deep boxes for supers because it's all the same equipment. I'd rather have all the same equipment, all the same frames, all the same boxes, so I don't have to hunt for shallows and deeps and what have you. Although I do still have a few shallow frames that I use because sometimes I run out of frames and just utilize some of the old ones that I have. But it's really fun to see the bees flying, busy, busy, busy bees. And then over here we got hive number 6, which is not as busy, but this is the swarm box. They've got about 3 frames of brood, and they're on about 4 or 5 frames. They're maybe about as populated as the as the split that I just made, that I just expanded. This is an 8-frame box too, and this is a 10-frame box over here, and they have a queen also. This is the it's one of the splits that I made. I lose track of what I'm doing. I don't know. Anyway, that's what's going on in my bee yard today. What's going on in your bee yard? Thanks for stopping by. Take care now. Bye.